They are full of the fury of Yah, the rebuke of thy Elohim. Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus saith Yah, Yah and thy Elohim that pleadeth, that the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again.
And it's already established and done by Yah. It's coming down like the rain. It just ain't fell upon our heads yet, but it's already done. That's why I said we can go ahead and it's like being in prison, but you know your out date. So you got a lot of people sitting in prison and don't know when they getting out. And I done been there before, and that's one of the most stressful feelings when you don't even know your destination. You don't know what's about to happen. You scratching your leg until the skin come off. You scratching your hair, pulling it till it come out, because you don't know. But when you know that Yah is bringing salvation, and he said, my salvation is near to come. We don't have to wait 150 years for it. We don't have to wait 50 years, 10 years. No, it's very near to come. So we can start singing and rejoicing now. But look what he said in the 52nd. And not only he's going to save us, keep reading the 23rd verse.
But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over.
Didn't that happen to us, our ancestors? Lay in the rain so they can walk on our backs. This is documented history. We see it in the movies. Keep reading.
And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street, to them that went over. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion.
And that's all we trying to say. Awake, awake, wake up, O Zion, and put on your strength, like my brother said, man. Man don't live by bread alone. But I got to feed my kids. No, show your kids how to be strong. You can't touch no unclean thing. Depart ye from the midst. They in the back seat, you show them. Next thing you know, they going to be praising y'all like, my good mom, I ain't hungry no more. You know why? Because Yahweh is your strength. Yahweh your water. Yahweh your food. And when we get some word so we can get something clean to eat, that's what we're going to do. You're not going to die. You got people going days without food, days without water. And we go from the morning time to about midday, and all hell done broke loose. Man, I ain't drunk nothing all day. Losing their mind. You see them commercials, you need a Snicker to get him to get his act together. My goodness. Turn into Jekyll and Hyde. Boy. Me and my wife done experienced this. I be like, why I got an attitude right now? I ain't ate. But you know what? I just needed to get my mind right. Get your mind right. We supposed to be comforters. How you going to comfort somebody? The Most High said, by whom shall I comfort you? How you going to be the one that's taking people's hand and guiding them when you in the same line with them? You done took them down McDonald's line with you. You done took them down the slaughter with you. Where you lead them to? Listen, awake, awake, and put on your strength, O Zion. The word is our strength. Moses went 40 days and 40 nights without a single drop. The word is our strength. You got people talking about saving up water and doing this and that, man. Yahweh made water come out of rock. Yahweh made bread and chicken, quails, meat just come out of heaven. We got quails and biscuits all over the place. Just came out the woodworks, woke up. And guess what? And then you had people that ain't righteous eating them chicken and biscuits and quail. You know a quail just like a chicken. This is a smaller version. And it's probably a better version too. They was eating them chicken and biscuits like they lost their mind. And what y'all do? Curse them. Curse them. Because they was out about their lust and they wasn't even praising. Y'all like, man, did you see what? Y'all done rained down chicken and biscuits? You know that's what we love. They weren't even praising y'all. They weren't even praising y'all. They were crazy. Awake, awake, and put on your strength, O Zion. Put on your beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. From henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. Unclean. And we ain't even worried about being clean. Uncircumcised and unclean. Shake yourself from the dust. Arise and sit down, O Jerusalem, and lose yourselves from the bands of your neck. So you got bands on your neck because you think you gotta have this and you gotta have that. You need to get yourself together. Only thing that you gotta have is Yah. Because if you don't have Yah, you don't have nothing. If you don't have the word, if Yahweh left us without this book, we will be doomed right now. We all be sick somewhere. Laying in these streets somewhere. Just like the scripture said, man, they all sick, laid up in the streets. This is where we will be. Most High said in the 3rd verse, said, for thus says Yah, you done sold yourselves for naught, but you're going to be redeemed without money. Listen, by whom shall Yahweh comfort? Somebody got to comfort us. Somebody got to guide us and take us by the hand and lead us in the way. Go to Ezekiel, the 14th chapter. It's hot in here. I'm moving around. I'm catching on fire a little bit. It's all good. We need some fire. That's the only thing that get us right is fire. Little son, got to put some fire on him sometimes. What it say in Ezekiel, the 14th chapter? And we're going to start reading the 20th verse.
It reads, though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, saith Yah, they shall deliver neither son nor daughter. They shall but deliver their own souls by their righteousness.
By their own righteousness. Go ahead.
For thus saith Yah Elohim, how much more when I send my 80 judgments upon Jerusalem?
I'm going to send these 80 judgments upon Jerusalem. That's what the Most High said, these 2 things. But he named 4. Desolation and destruction. And then he said famine and a sword. But who's going to comfort us when these judgments come upon us? Keep reading.
The sword and the famine and the noisome beast and the pestilence to cut off from it man and beast. Yet behold, therein shall be left a remnant that shall be brought forth, both sons and daughters.
Yes, the famine is coming. I know we're scared of that. You got to be scared of the judgments of Yah. That's one of the things that haunt our dreams. Even myself, I ain't worried about eating or drinking. But when I got to watch my little son, the babies, start crying out because they thirsty and hungry, that's unbearable. I done already got a taste of it on the Day of Atonement. I let my son suffer a little bit on the Day of Atonement, but I couldn't let him suffer the whole day. I couldn't take it. But I had to let him suffer a little bit because he got to start learning from a baby. As soon as he's weaned from the mother's milk. And every year he's going to get a little more dose until it's going to get to a year where it's a wrap now. You gotta take the whole roll. But keep reading. What does it say?
Yet behold, therein shall be left a remnant that shall be brought forth.
My goodness. They brought forth. Which means what? They wasn't even in the Most High said the 4 judgments that came upon man to cut off man and beast. Man and beast is being cut off. Man and beast is always together. They was created on the same day. Man and beast, they was blessed on the same day. And the Most High is coming with this curse is going to affect man and beast, that they shall be cut off. But yet, behold, there shall be left a remnant that shall be brought out the wood works, both sons and daughters, and behold, they shall come forth unto you, and ye shall see their what? See their way and their doings, and ye shall be comforted concerning the evil that I have brought upon Jerusalem, even concerning all that I have brought upon it. So yes, Most High said, by whom shall I comfort you? Well, it looked like the Most High said he's going to comfort us through this remnant that's going to be left. In the 23rd verse says, and they shall what?
And they shall comfort you when ye see their ways and their doings. And ye shall know that I have not done without cause all that I have done in it, saith Yah.
And little do people know, the comfort has already began. But it's going to be a day, though, where they're going to be brought out. Like he said, the holy arm is going to be made bare for the whole nations to see. Everybody's going to see the salvation of Yah. Like, look at it as a whole. But the comfort has already started. You got people running around that's actually saying they are the remnant. They the remnant. They already proclaiming it. Well, if you the remnant, I should get some comfort from you then. You should be comforting me. I remember in my father and Morel Alicia, I used to be comforted as a young man. You know why? Because I used to be scared, like, my goodness, man, we in a terrible time. It's a lot of wickedness. And then the Most High prophesied of Jacob trouble. But you know why I was comforted? Because I was around these brothers. And every question I asked my father, and I asked him more questions than anybody, but every question I asked him, he gave me a refreshing answer. He gave me, thus says Yah. And I said, my goodness, man, I praise Yah because now I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about and have the fears that everybody else have. So I've been comforted a long time. Go to the book, and history is your best source of knowledge. Go to the book of Ezra and see what happened when they were in turmoil. Ezekiel 4, Most High said he's going, by whom shall we comfort? The question is answered. Sure. He's going to comfort us with the remnant. And go to Ezra, the 9th chapter, the 8th verse. The remnant is the hand of Yah. Listen, if you're the remnant, then it'll be spelled out in this book. We can see exactly. The Most High said he revealeth everything. He don't do nothing, but he revealed his secrets to his servants, the prophet. If you're the remnant, then there's no secret. We can see it right in the word of Yah. And Ezra 9, start reading at verse 8.
You read. And now for a little space.
No, and start at to get understanding. The 7th verse.
Since the days of our fathers have we been in a great trespass unto this day. And for our iniquities have we, our kings, and our priests.
History repeats itself, best source of knowledge. And it says, even since the days of our fathers, we done been in great trespass. And that's even to this day today. But keep reading.
And for our iniquities have we, our kings, and our priests been delivered into the hands of the kings of the lands, to the sword, to captivity, and to a spoil.
Yeah, because the Most High, that's what the kings, to the sword, to captivity, to spoil you, to confusion of face. This has always done happen to us. When we turn away from Yah, this is what everybody's confused now. Different subjects on the table now. People believing different now, which cause strife and debate. Keep reading.
And now, for a little space, grace have been showed from Yah our Elohim.
But Yahweh always is gracious throughout all the foolishness.
To leave us a remnant to
Leave
escape.
us a what? A remnant.
And to give us a nail in his holy place.
To give us a nail in his holy place. That's what the remnant is. A nail is something that's it's established. Somebody that's set. They set and established with Yah. And that's the only kind of person that you can follow out there when it comes to Yah. Not somebody that's this way one day and this way another one. No, they set, they purpose. Like Daniel. He said, man, I purposed in my heart that I will not defile myself with the king's meat. Because he knew as a servant of Yah, and for him to not block his blessings, for the heavens to stay open up to him, for the knowledge he was seeking, for the blessings, he knew he couldn't defile himself. Or the spiritual block was set in, and no dreams, no interpretation, none of that is going down. Because Yahweh ain't even dealing with you. But keep reading.